Welcome to my channel Question Bank. In this video I am going to solve the questions from Coal India Limited Recruitment of Management Training advertisement number 1 2019, and exam was conducted on 27th and 28th February, and in this video I am going to solve electrical engineering management training question number 51 to 70. I have already solved the question from 1 to 50 in my previous videos, which you can find in my previous videos in the playlist CIL 2020, and this is the first question number 51. Here a flow chart signal flow graph is given, and we have to find out the transfer function. We can find it out by Mason's-Kane formula, and I am not writing the formula here, I am only solving here. There is a problem in this question. The direction of G6 is not given, is not mentioned. Direction of G6 may be this way or in this way. There is no direction is given for G6. I am taking this way in this direction for G6 and solving the question, because the answer given, the options given here all include G6. Here the option given by Coal India Limited G4, G5, G6. It may not be visible to you. You can check your response sheet or anything, as the quality of the paper was very writing quality was very low. This is why this is not visible. This may not be visible, but I am solving the problem by taking G6 in this direction, and we have to find out first forward paths, and first forward path is G1, G2, G3. G1, G2 and G3. This is first forward path, and the next forward path is this one is the fast forward path. This one is the fast forward path. This one is the fast forward path, and next forward path is G4, G5 and G6. G4, G5 and G4, G5 and G6. This is another forward path. Here is another forward path, and next forward paths are G1, G7, G4, G8, G3. G4, G8, this is G8, and G3, this is another forward path. And next forward path is G1, G8 and G6. G1, this is G7 and G6. G1, G7 and G6. G1, G7, this is G7 and G6, and the paths which are not touching the forward paths, here is nothing, so here multiplied by 1, here is nothing, multiplied by 1, and here first one G1, G2, G3, G1, G2, G3, the loop which is not touching the forward path is this one, whose gain is G5 H1 minus G5 H1, and here we have put 1 plus G5 H1, and the next G4, G5 H6, G5, G4, G6 is this one. This is the forward path, and the loop not touching this forward path is this one, G2 H2, 1 plus G2 H2. and in the denominator delta is represented by 1 plus all the loop gains G2H2 plus G5H1, then two non-touching loops, then another loop is here, another loop is here, another loop is here, H1 H2 G7 G8, H1 G8 H2 G7. This is another loop. This loop is this one. This is negative because here negative, here negative, whole positive and opposite sign is given here. And now the two non-touching loops. There are two non-touching loops here, G2H2 and G1H5, sorry, G5H1, and multiplication of these two. So if we consider the options, then the denominator is correct. Option A, denominator is correct, but the numerator is not correct. Hence this is the wrong option and no option is given for this question. Next question, question number 52. When a single phase supply is connected across a single phase winding, the nature of magnetic field produced, this is pulsating, not rotating, this is pulsating. Three phase windings are to be connected in which should be placed in 120 degree apart from each other in space, in both space and time to produce rotating field. Rotating field cannot be produced by this. Single phase supply is connected across single phase winding. Hence this is answer is pulsating in nature. Next question, a chopper in which current remains positive but voltage may be positive or negative. This is the graph. Current is always positive but voltage may be positive or negative. That means operating quadrant is first quadrant and fourth quadrant. So if we recall the chopper operatings, type A chopper is only operated in first quadrant, that is both voltage and current are positive. Chopper type B is operated in second quadrant, that means second quadrant means current is negative but voltage is always positive. Option C, type C chopper is two quadrant chopper, that is both quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. That means voltage will be always positive, voltage is always positive and current positive negative both for type C. Type D is two quadrant chopper and this is called two quadrant type B chopper, type D. Type D is called two quadrant type B chopper and this is operated in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. The question asked this one. So option C is the correct answer, that is chopper type D. And another chopper here is type E chopper, which is a 4 quadrant where both voltage and current can be both positive or negative. Next question, question number 54. The minimum number of wattmeters required to measure three-phase, three-wire balance or unbalanced load, unbalanced power. This is nothing but 2 wattmeter method. We have already studied 2 wattmeter method, and there is a theorem called Blondels theorem, not in machine, in measurement system. This theorem tells that if neutral is not available, if neutral is not available, n-wire system power can be measured by minimum of n-1 number of wattmeters. If there is 4-wire system, then 3 wattmeter is required. If this is 5-wire system, then 4 number of wattmeter is required. For balanced 3-phase 3-wire system, we can use single wattmeter to measure the 3-phase power. But if the load is unbalanced, then we have to use at least 2 wattmeters. So next question, if A is equal to 1 angle 120, which one is correct? A is called the phase differentiator or phase operator, and here which one is correct, this is asking. If we write A0 plus A0, A angle 0 plus A square is A1 angle 240, and this will be 0. This is balanced condition and this is 0, and hence option D is correct answer. And again if we see, A inverse is equal to 1 by 1 angle 120, then it will be 1 angle minus 120, and this is 1 angle 240, which is A square. And in exponential form, this is expressed as A is equal to e to the power 2 by 3 pi I. This is in exponential form. This is 1 angle 120 is in polar form. This is exponential form. And if we calculate, AQ is equal to 1 and A to the power 4 is equal to A. This is because A to the power 3n, 3 multiplied any power raised to the A will be equal to 1, and if A to the power 3n plus 1, this will be equal to A, and A to the power 3n plus 2, this will be equal to A square. And here we can say that, from this we can say that A to the power 4 is equal to A, and here given in, if we see, this is also given in option A. Hence here both option A and option D both are correct, but by CIL only option D is given as correct answer. Here A is also a correct option. Next question number 56. Find the neutral current in the star neutral ground system from the given symmetrical components. Given symmetrical components are given. IR1 is equal to 5 angle 0, IR2 is equal to 2 angle 90, IR0 is equal to 2 angle 180, and here the given terms here, this one is positive sequence. There are 3 phases, R, Y and B. For R only, this is positive sequence, this is negative sequence, and last one is, this is zero sequence current. And we have to find out the neutral current. The neutral current is the sum of currents flowing in R, Y and B. Hence we have to find out all these things and add all. Sum of positive phase sequence currents are IR1 plus IY1 plus IB1, which is equal to 5 angle 0, and if R is 5 angle 0, then IY1 will be equal to 5 angle 120. 120 will be added in next phase, and this will be 5 minus 120 or 5 240. This will be equal to 0. And if we similarly, the negative phase sequence will be similar condition, and this will be also sum is equal to will be 0. And so consequently neutral current is the 3 times the zero sequence current. How? Zero sequence current for IR0 is given as 180, and zero sequence current are in phase, always are in phase. Hence here R, Y and B will be added, and this as all are same, we can say that 3IR0, which is coming to be 3 into 2 angle 180, which is coming to be 6 angle 180. This is a very simple problem, and option number C is the correct answer. Question number 57. For a linear system, the state coefficient matrices are A, B and C values are given. Find the transfer function. The transfer function formula is C into Si minus A inverse into B plus D. This is the transfer function formula for state transition matrix. And if we consider it, first we have to find out Si minus A inverse and then multiply with C and B. Let's find out. This is S and this is Si. This is Si minus A. This is A. Si minus A is coming to be S minus 1 minus 2 2 S minus 1, and Si minus A inverse, which is called, this is characteristic equation, and Si minus A inverse is called state transition matrix. This is state transition matrix, and this is coming to be 1 by S minus 1 whole square plus 4. This is the mod of state transition matrix. State transition matrix mod, that means determinant. And in this adjoint of state transition matrix, that is first minor, then cofactor, then transpose, which results adjoint of matrix. And this is coming to be this much. And if we multiply C, we have to write here C as 1 1, and if we take common this much, this is the 1 by determinant, then this will be multiplied, C will be multiplied with the matrix, and this is coming to be, this is a 1 cross 2 matrix and this is a 2 cross 2 matrix. So resultant will be 1 cross 2 matrix. This is the result, and this will be 1 cross 2 matrix. And if we multiply the whole result with B, then it will come B is a 2 cross 1 matrix and this is a 1 cross 2 matrix. The whole will become single element matrix, 1 cross 1 matrix, and this is coming to be S minus 3 by S square minus 2S plus 5. S minus 3 by S square minus 2S plus 5. So option number C is the correct answer. S minus 3 by S square minus 2S plus 5. Next question. Question number 58. The electrical field intensity at a distance of 20 cm from the charge of 2 microcoulomb is in vacuum. In vacuum, epsilon naught is given by epsilon naught 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 Faraday per meter, and 1 by 4 pi epsilon is given by 9 into 10 to the power 9. And here the formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon q by r square. This is the field formula, and 1 by 4 pi epsilon value is 9.9 into 9 10 to the power 9 whole into q value is given 2 micro, hence this is 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, and r square is 0.2, 20 centimeter is 0.2 meter, and this is 0.2 square because there is r square, and this is coming to be 4.5 into 10 to the power 5 volt per meter, which is coming to be 450 kilovolt per meter. Hence option number A is the correct answer. Next question, question number 59. The line current in a three-phase system are IA is equal to 4 angle 60, IB is equal to 0, IC is equal to 4 angle minus 120. Find the negative sequence current. Here I have to recall the symmetrical components. Here is the A0 is positive 0 sequence, A1 is positive and A2 is negative sequence. This can be seen from the matrix that this is the sequential symmetrical components matrix, and here A is the angle operator which when multiplied the whole angle will be shifted to 120 lead. And for positive sequence A1 can be given as multiplied, A1 is given by 1 by 3 whole into A plus capital A plus small a into B plus A square into C. 0 sequence is given by adding all A plus B plus C by 3, and negative sequence is given by A2 is given by capital A plus A square B plus A C. We have to find out negative sequence. Hence 1 by 3 A plus A square B plus A C, and here 1 by 3 40 angle 60 plus 1 angle 240 into 0 plus 1 angle 120 into 4 angle minus 120, and this is coming to be 4 angle 60 plus 0, this will be 0 and this will be multiplied 4 into 1 multiplied 4, and angle will be added 120 minus 120 which is 0, and this is coming to be 4 angle 160 in rectangular form is coming to be 2 into 2 plus j 3.464, and this is single 4 plus j0, and this is coming to be 1 by 3 whole into 6.93 angle 30 which is 2.31 angle 30. Hence option B is the correct answer, which is 2.309 angle 30. Option number B. Next question, total harmonic distortion is defined as, this is option number A, the ratio of RMS value of all the harmonic components to the RMS value of fundamental component. This is the definition of total harmonic distortion. Next question, the direction of rotation of a DC motor can be reversed. This is option number A, by reversing the connection of either the armature or field winding connection with the supply. If we alter or reverse any of the supply from armature or field, it will be rotate in opposite direction. Question number 62, an ideal transformer is one has low efficiency, has no loss and leakage reactance, has the same number of primary and secondary turns, does not work. This is has no loss and leakage reactance. This is the definition of an ideal transformer. Question number 63, for system transfer function Hs is equal to s plus 5 by s square plus 5s plus 6. Find the zero state response when the input xt is equal to e to the power minus 3t ut. Here the Laplace transform, the input is given is e to the power minus 3t ut, and this Laplace transform will be this much, 1 by s plus 3. and zero state response is given by Laplace inverse of in time domain. Zero state response is given in time domain is Laplace inverse of Hs. This is the transfer function and this is the input function, both in Laplace transform. And if we find out the Hs into Fs, this will be s plus 5 by a square plus 5s plus 6 into 1 by s plus 3, which is equal to s plus 5 by a square plus 2s plus 3s plus 6. I have to fractionalize this one, and this will be s plus 3 whole square. This will be s plus 2 into s plus 3 in denominator. So this will be s plus 3 whole square into s plus 2. And if we do the partial fraction for this one, we will find f is a is equal to minus 3, b is equal to minus 11 and c is equal to 3. And now Hs into Fs is coming to be this much. And if we find out the inverse Laplace transform, for inverse Laplace transform we have to convert it, which can be easily converted to inverse Laplace. So what I have done here, I have minus 3s minus 11, and I have written it like minus 3 into s plus 3, because in the denominator there is s plus 3, plus 9 minus 11. Here minus 3 plus 3 multiplied, which will be minus 9, and here is plus 9, which will be 0, and there will be minus 11, which is equal to the previous value. And here if we rewrite this one, minus 3 whole into s plus 3 by s plus 3 whole square minus 2 by s plus 3 whole square plus 3 by s plus 2, and here it will be minus 3, s plus 3 from the numerator will be cancelled, and in the denominator there will be power of 1, and this will be the whole term, and the Laplace inverse of the whole term will be minus 3 e to the power minus 3t. For this one, minus 2t, because this is square, so there will be a t term, and e to the power minus 3t plus t 3 e to the power minus 2t ut. And if we rearrange this one, this will be 3 e to the power minus 2t ut minus 3 e to the power minus 3t ut minus 2t e to the power minus 3t ut. This is the answer. This is the answer, which will be option number D. Option D is the correct answer. Option number D is the correct answer. And if we go to the theory part of the zero state response, then this will be like this. Differential form of a system is given by generally a double prime plus b a y double prime, this is the double derivative, this is the double derivative, and this is the single derivative. B y prime plus cy is equal to ft. Ft is the input function and y is the output function. Input function is termed in terms of the states of output function here, and the solution of the above system can be given by y is equal to y 0i plus y 0s. This is the zero input response, this is zero input response, and this is zero state response. What are the differences in zero state and zero input? If we see the difference, in case of zero input response, y is calculated from the equation where input, that is ft, is equal to 0. This is the zero input response. And in case of zero state response, ft will be present while the states values, that is y of 0 is equal to initial state values of y will be 0. Y of 0 will be 0 and y prime, that is the first derivative of y with the t value is equal to 0 will be 0. This is the state values are 0 in case of 0 state response, but in case of 0 input response the state values are finite, that is equal to y0 is equal to y naught and y prime 0 is equal to y prime naught, and states are non-zero values. And if we solve this one taking Laplace transform of the previous, this will be, as we know that as there are non-zero initial values or the state values, the Laplace transform of y double prime will be a square. This is the Laplace transform of y and this is given as y0y. This is 0 input and this will be the whole term. And if we calculate, there will be this one another term and this one another term. This is called the transfer function and this is a function multiplied to it. And if we Laplace inverse the whole term, this will called the 0 input response, and Laplace inverse of only the transfer function is called fundamental solution. And similarly for 0 state response, if we Laplace transform of this function, this will be Ws, and this Ws is equal to this one. That is why I have not calculated again. This is the transfer function. This one is Ws. This one is Ws. Here I have written already. This is Ws. This is the transfer function. Ws into Fs. Fs is the Laplace transform of input function, that is Ft, and the final solution is 0 input response plus 0 state response. This is the final solution for y. And here in question this is asked like this one, only asked for 0 state response. Hence we have to multiply the transfer function with the input function in Laplace form and then find out the Laplace inverse of whole term. It can also be find out by convolution theorem. If we find out in convolution theorem, this will be Laplace transform of Ws convolution Laplace transform of Fs. That means the multiplication in Laplace form is equivalent to convolution in time domain and vice versa. If this is given in state transition matrix form, then this will be the formula for 0 response, 0 state response. This will be the formula phi s into b us, matrix multiplication. Phi s is the state transition matrix which can be given as si minus a inverse. This is the phi s and b into u. This is the state transition matrix form of 0 state response. Next question, question number 64. The open circuit EMF of the Western standard cell used for standardization of potential is, this is 1.0183. This is the standard cell. This cell whose EMF remains constant for longer period, hence it is used for standardization or calibration, provided no appreciable current drawn from it. Hence this is used for potentiometer or calibration, potentiometer calibration. Question number 65. The function of Snubber circuit connected across an SCR is. This is Snubber circuit, generally used for dV by dt limiting, and in this a capacitor C and a resistor R are generally used. Question number 66. The minimum rate at which a signal can be sampled and still be reconstructed from its samples is known as, this is Nyquist rate. I have already described in my last video what is Nyquist rate and have solved a problem also. Synchronous generator connected in parallel should maintain the option number A, infinite frequency and infinite voltage. Option number B, constant frequency and variable voltage. Option number C, variable frequency and variable voltage. Synchronous generators connected in parallel should have, this option A is totally wrong. Constant frequency is correct, but various voltage is not correct, because if there will be various voltage, then current will flow from one alternator to another alternator, and one will be act as source and another will be act as load. Hence option B is not correct. Variable frequency and variable voltage, this is also not correct, because variable frequency is not the correct answer. Option number D is the correct answer. This is constant frequency and constant voltage. The main things which should be noted for connection of parallel connection of synchronous generators are generally terminal voltage should be same, then frequency should be same, and lastly phase sequence should be same. Phase sequence should be same means, suppose this is R, this is Y and this is B. This is R, Y and B. I am bringing an alternator to connect it. This is its R, this is Y and this is B. I have to connect it to the corresponding RYB. If we correct it wrongly, then this will be short circuited at some of the time in the frequency. Next question, question number 68. A parallel RLC network excited by a current source, write the transfer function form, and transfer function is given as Vs by Is. Here is given Vt. If I zoom it, here is Vt, here is Vt, and Vt is the voltage totally from here to here, and the voltage across resistor, inductor and capacitor all are same. Hence we are doing the things with respect to the capacitor, and in Laplace term the inductor is given as Ls, and in capacitor is given as 1 by Cs. Current through capacitor will be the whole current I. Here is the I, the Laplace transform of I is Is, I, and opposition by total. This is the opposition, and total is, opposition is R parallel Ls, R parallel Ls by total, R parallel Ls plus 1 by Cs, and this is coming to be this much, Is whole into RLS into Cs by RLC square plus Ls plus R, and V is the voltage across capacitor, which can be given as 1 by Cs into current through capacitor, and current through capacitor is here. We have to multiply 1 by Cs, sorry, this is 1 by Cs, only Cs, and if we multiply this one, this is coming to be Is whole into RLS into RLC square plus LS plus R, and Vs by Is is equal to RLS by RLC square plus LS plus R. If we divide R in both numerator and denominator, it will come as LS by LC square plus L by R S plus 1, and if we put 1 by R is equal to G, then this will come as LS by LC square plus LGS plus 1. Hence the option C, LS by LC square plus LGS plus 1, this is square. This will be the correct answer, option number C. Next question number 69. Which type of chopper is generally used in high power circuit where load fluctuation is not very large? This is voltage commutated chopper. Next question. Voltage commutated chopper is also known as parallel capacitor turn off chopper. Also known as parallel capacitor turn off chopper. Or also known as classical chopper. Next question number 70, and this is the last question. When the two windings of a transformer are connected electrically, it is called as auto transformer. Hence this is the last question, and if you are finding any wrong explanation, please comment in the comment section. I will explain it. Thank you for watching up to here.